I don't want to say I've had a problem with music videos, but like when MTV was kind of in its heyday, and then what was the name of that other channel that kind
VH1?
VH1. No, there was another one. It was like Fuse or
it
some
was
shit
Fuse,
like that.
Fuse
right?
was the thing, yeah.
Where they kind of did a throwback and was still doing like the 5 hours of nothing but music videos in the morning for a while once MTV shifted to mostly reality TV. But like I'm torn because as somebody that's really into narrative and storytelling and the entire videography aspect of things, like I get that concept of turning a song into a video, but I always felt like when I watched a music video, I was kind of being told what I'm supposed to visualize in my head when I hear the music, and it really kind of pushed me off from music videos. And even to this day, I'm not a huge music video guy until at least I've had a time to like listen to the song, digest it, make up my own mind about what it's about, how it affects me, the whole deal, and then I might move into the music video. And the music video, I may hate the music video and never go back to it again, and then I'll go back to the song solo.
That's really interesting.
That's interesting.
Is that weird?
I haven't heard it from
I don't
that.
want.
I haven't heard it from
I don't
that.
see symbolism in music, so
You
I
know
definitely
that?
don't do that. I'm like, that's a fucking sick music video.
Because it does. It's like I kind of feel like sometimes they're trying to tell me how to feel about something. When
That's
I'm like,
very
let me
interesting.
make up my own goddamn mind. Let me listen to the song.
I love
Yeah.
how much feelings you have. It only comes out in things like that, you
I'm
know.
a
Most
deep-
of the time, you're
I'm a-
like, you're a cold
yeah.
bastard, Colin.
These rivers run deep, bro.
That's fair, yeah. No,
I
I
have
never thought about
emotions.
that.
I swear. But yeah, I wonder if that does. Now I'm kind of wondering if maybe I'm an odd man out in that
No,
situation. 'Cause I
no,
know
no.
tons of people.
I'm the only
they would
weird- no.
much rather put on a playlist of music videos on YouTube just to have on the background than they would be to like throw the songs on the speaker on Spotify.
Right.
I don't get that, but that's just me. I will say from every one of the music videos that I've seen you two cut together and your guys' collabs, I don't feel like the music videos tell me how to think. I don't like. I will be listening to the lyrics and listening to the music and not be swayed by what's going on the screen. You know, if anything, it adds to the experience for me. But like, I'm gonna throw it out there 'cause I love Lil Nas X, but the music videos kind of throw it off for me. Like that's not what.
Which
That's
one?
not what I listen
Yeah,
to.
which one
Like,
in particular, though?
pretty much any of them, because
Okay.
they're all very stylized. They're very flashy. There's a lot because that's his personality. That's what he does. But I don't see the relationship to the music at that point being much value to me than just the music itself, just the lyrics. And you know, he's a very catchy artist in my mind. Like I'll listen to 15 seconds of his song and I'm generally into it regardless.
Yeah.
There's something in there that hooks me in, but I have no interest in watching the music videos. I've seen a few of them, and you know, whatever. I mean, good, go to town. You do you, man. But it just doesn't do anything for me, and so generally I'm just Spotify on the speaker. And so between you two, I also kind of wonder, because you guys have been collabing a lot. What kind of conversations do you guys have around? Here's our track. Let's talk about how to make the video. What's the process? What do you guys talk about from the artist standpoint? What are you concerned about from the videographer standpoint? What are you concerned about? You know, what are you guys working with?
You can go.
Yeah, I guess I was gonna say, like, do you like videos of people dancing to music?
I guess it really doesn't do much for me.
Okay, well
Because
then
to me,
I think
like,
that's a
that
lot
idea
of the
that
appeal.
The music is the important part. The lyrics, the sounds, colloquially the music is the important part. Whatever I'm seeing visually is just icing on the cake.
Yeah,
And it might be an icing I don't like.
and I think it's that. I think if you're looking at something like, yeah, you're getting the enjoyment like sonically from the song, but it is also the like marriage between the two, because it is like a movie. A silent movie is very different from a movie with music. Every movie has music because it pairs together to create like a different experience, an atmosphere. And so instead of having the movie be the movies are visually focused and narratively focused to like engage like your intellect and the way that you kind of process information. And so the music isn't literally called the background.
Yeah.
But it creates an atmosphere for you to feel a certain way.
It can still ruin the movie if it's bad.
Yeah, and sound design is a huge part of film for a reason. So, like, you get something like Little Nas X, and it's like there isn't necessarily like a front to back story, and it's not supposed to go in like a narrative. Sometimes there's just themes, and you get into like performance shots, so where they're looking at the camera, right? It sets up a different relationship to the audience and stuff. But I think you could see music videos, especially at this point, as like the visualization of the image in the song, right? Because that song doesn't necessarily have to pertain to the images he's showing you, but he's choosing to interpret the sounds and the meaning, and he's putting that at the forefront, right? And so if the film's about the visuals, this is about the music. So what visuals can be the background to this music? And he's saying, I'm going to show you that actually, even if you're hearing all this hard lyrics in this song and stuff, I can show you who I am, right? And I can show you that I have this image with, you know, like his like homosexual like imagery and stuff like that. He's trying to express himself and pair, right? Like in his industry, okay, you can be someone who's like more classically like submissive or like looked down upon. Truly, like 20 years back, it wasn't cool to be like in rap or R&B and be like an openly gay person. Maybe I'm extrapolating, but that's my understanding. Times were different, you know, 30, 40 years back or whatever. But now he's saying like, no, I'm the fucking man. And I own all these people in here, and I'm not a bitch, you know? Like, I'm gay, and I'm a badass. Look at all the money I'm making. Look what I can do. Putting on a production like that in that video, too, is like, I can't do that, right? I can't go get a prison. I can't do all this shit. So it's like...
It seems like a multi-million-dollar production.
It's a flex.
It's out there, yeah.
Now the video, it's not just a song you know about. It's a visual. You see the pink. You see his outfit. That's what you're seeing on Instagram. So now it's advertising to your eyes, which is an entire platform. Now you have the images to put with it. It advertises better that way. It's more buzz. It's twice as much viewing because the first time you release the song, you're going to get people listening to it, leak it. Now you have the video.
Shock value. You have
something other people don't have, right? Yeah. Because you're actually getting something out on multiple more platforms. And so more people are seeing it. And if you don't have the budget to put on something like that people can talk about, look at Childish Gambino's fucking This Is America. Changed like it's pop culture at that moment.
Memes everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was just beautifully shot, well played. Like sometimes less is more. It's like it's like visual poetry, right? Yeah. The song has the words and they intertwine and cross. But you could play that music video front to back with no music and still have something to say about the video, and you can listen to the song.
Example, yeah, because I would say in that particular video, like for me, anyways, as the consumer of that piece of media at the time, the two do completely interlock, and they make sense, right? But a lot of music videos don't do that. You know, and
like
sometimes
if he never made a music video for that song, would it have been as impactful, you know, as it is now?
To me, it would have been because the song was the impactful part for me. But then when I saw the music video, I was like, "Oh, this is perfect." Because
what
I'm feeling when I hear the song, I'm now watching what I've been feeling. It's kind of like a confirmation bias at that point. But then there's those music videos you put on and be like, "What does that have to do with what I felt when I've listened to this song this whole time?" It means nothing. But I guess at the end of the day, a good music video really comes down to if the artist that created the music is watching the final cut of the music video and getting this, and they have the same perspective, like, yeah, that matches what I want to do with this song. And then you put it out there, and then just like any piece of art, you can't control how the consumer consumes it, what they feel about it, but you as the artist understand, like, that's what I want to be put out to the world. Send it. Let's do it. Whatever message you're sending, whether it's regard to the lyrics and the feeling behind the songs, or just I'm in it to flex on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know, either way, as long as the artist is good with whatever's going out, like that means what I want it to mean. Send it out.
Yeah.
Hit the presses.
Welcome to the south of the streets, coming at you every